Mercy Village Church, Happy New Year. We're 3 days in. I want to remind our men, Forge is this Saturday at 7 a.m. It's Wednesday. Please RSVP today if you're planning to be there so that we can have our food preparation done. If you're inviting somebody with you to come with you, go in there and RSVP again, or RSVP for two, or whatever, you get it. So we have enough. I also want to say this, Bible reading plans, and I know it's the third day of January already, but I promise you, this might be one of the easiest Bible reading plans you've ever seen in your life. Now, I've thought about this a lot because I know that our church is filled with a lot of busy people. But I've also thought like reading through the whole Bible is a wonderful journey if you've never done it before. But maybe you think, man, with kids and sports and just all this stuff going on, how do I have the time to do it? Well, I found something today from our friends at Peace Bible Church. They're a Harbor Network church in Oregon. They have this, and it is literally like 5 to 10 verses 5 days a week. 5 to 10 verses 5 days a week, which means to catch up today, if you wanted to catch up today, you would only have to read, it looks like, around 16 verses. Around 16 verses to get caught up on the plan. But it's like 5 verses from Genesis, and then 6 or 7 verses from Job, and Exodus, and Malachi, and Deuteronomy, all the way through, so you get samplings of all of Scripture. And then there's one that's a little more robust, but still not a difficult plan. It's the one I'm going to do, that just has a couple chapters a day from different places within the Bible. So it won't be the entire Bible. You won't be reading through the entire Bible in the year, but you will be reading sections from nearly the entire Bible throughout the year. So I'm going to include a link to that. It'll be a link to Peace Bible Church's website, and you can download those plans, print them out. They come in these little booklets, and start reading through the Bible. This would be so simple and easy, and if you get behind, even 10 days behind, you're still only going to be like 35, 40 verses behind. Plus your weekends, I don't have to explain it to you. It's easy, it's simple, and it will be good for your soul. If you do decide to jump in on one of these plans, let me know. I would love to know that you're reading through it as well, so that it just be something we could talk about, something we could hold one another kind of accountable to throughout the year. So I'll include the links to those, and I'll include some other links too that are actually every verse in the Bible, if that's something you're interested in doing, if you've never done it before. And again, I know it's the third, so I apologize, but get used. This is just me. I should have done this 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, but it is what it is. So, but it would be a great journey. So look for those links below. That's it. D Group's back at the end of the month. Last Wednesday of this month, D Group will be back. So look for the opportunity to sign up for that. And you can go back and watch the old videos, even if you want to jump in now. We're going through Everyday Theology, a great little book, just kind of not just, it feels surface level, but it's a deep dive into a few big theological concepts, but it's in a way that's palpable for really anybody. Even our teens are going through it in the youth group. So it's definitely accessible for everyone. If you have any questions about it, let me know. Matthew 5, 1 through 12 this weekend. Specifically verses 1 through 6 will be where our focus is. We're kicking off the Sermon on the Mount, the Beatitudes, and if you haven't jumped in on the Bible Project content that I mentioned in the last Pastor's Update, I'm going to link to it as well. It is great content. So they're going to do a better job explaining the Sermon on the Mount than I am. So you can get in on that through their app and everything. And if you want to go watch the previous Pastor's Update, I explain that a little further. So I think that's it. I can't wait for Sunday. Can't wait for the new year to see what God's going to do in and through our lives and in and through Mercy Village Church. Love you guys. Happy New Year.